Hello everyone, welcome to Stream. Hello Starscreen, thank you for lurk. And welcome everyone back to the insanity of Victor Shepard, Mass Effect 2. So, last time, we went to the Citadel to get our Spectre status reinstated. Also to recruit the Master Thief Kasumi Goto. We did some light shopping, and we then accomplish Kasumi's loyalty mission, Stolen Memory, where we performed a heist on Donovan Hawk's estate to get her former partner's gray box back, and tragically Donovan Hawk did not survive, and nothing of value was lost. We ended up destroying the gray box, so the secrets held within wouldn't endanger Kasumi. And so Kasumi could finally let go. Anyway, now we're headed toward Mass Effect's own wretched hive of scum and villainy, Omega, to pick up the mercenary Zaid Masani. And we will dock. Excuse me. Alright, let's bring in Miranda and Kasumi. And since Kasumi now has her loyalty power, the flashbang grenade, let's go ahead and level that baby up. Let's do improve flashbang so the in-cap duration is maxed out.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Varget, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what
well, I'm a sentinel. I'm not
to Omega.
trying to be subtle.
You go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Relax.
Got the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups.
What's up, Zaid?
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
How much do you know?
I assume you've been briefed.
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Here's your friend there.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please, I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's next for him?
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Fair enough, I guess. Alright, what about you and Cerberus?
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
I'm assuming he paid you up front. Oh, welcome aboard.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No, he didn't.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago?
Yeah.
He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
Huh. Rescuing workers from slavery, from a merc gang? Sure, we can do that.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
You did mention that the guy wanted him in alive, right? Oh boy. Alright, well. Let's request a new squad member. We'll keep Kasumi. And we'll add Zaid. Okay, so Zaid has the same armament as Garrus in the fact that he's both a sniper and an assault rifle user. I don't really care what he's armed with right now. When we do his loyalty mission, I'm going to switch it to something a little bit more lore accurate. But we need to fix his stuff. Okay, so purchase. Let's see, a mercenary veteran can be a warlord, which does his weapon damage, or commando, which is his health. Let's go with health. Now his loyalty power is the Inferno Grenade. It can be very useful in melting armor, and at least when Zaid uses it, it's pretty much always accurate. The problem is it's got wide splash damage, and it will affect friendly targets. So, so I would much rather trust an Incinerate. So it probably won't use or max out Inferno Grenade. Instead, we'll probably max out Disruptor Shot, or Disruptor Ammo. And then figure out, because Disruptor Ammo, ammunition's electromagnetic properties can cause synthetics to critically overload and explode. And Disruptor Ammo will melt shields. And shields is the most common health type. Or defensive health type. So we'll just do that. that leaves... Where's that? And that will leave 3 for Inferno Grenade. Okay, good enough. Now, we need to do some Paragon farming, because what I have planned for the loyalty mission will take every single Paragon point I can get.
Come on, let me in. Ari's expecting me.
What are you looking at?
Careful now.
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Okay. Let's get this way. My credits. Decent amount, but I wish I had more.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember. You removed 2 criminal warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
Why are you here?
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
Thought I told you to straighten up.
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
A social worker on Omega.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
Okay. How noble of you.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me
I wonder who that someone
that I
was.
could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
All right. Well, that's good to hear.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
Well, I gotta run.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Yeah, like, saving the galaxy. But first, let's get a beer. Okay, I said a beer, not Rincall.
Walk it off, Commander. A little poison never hurt anyone.
Thanks, Saeed.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
So I was poisoned?
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk. And an hour later, he was puking blood.
Afterlife hates humans, huh?
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
Oh, thanks for the advice.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
And by back to work, I mean we're gonna go confront that bartender, because he tried to kill me. And I'm not gonna let that stand. But I won't kill him. No. I'm gonna persuade someone else to do it for me. Because that's Paragon.
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse with a fortune.
Thank you, Ogren.
Not taking any chances.
Manipulating criminals to do your killing for you. Light side. Alright, let's meet Patriarch.
You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry and come at you stupid. And then you kill him. I don't think I know you, human. I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Arya?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Arya arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones of my body, and left me alive.
Why?
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
Got any war
Krogan
stories?
as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are ours now.
Alright. Why do they call you the Patriarch?
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. It was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
Well,
I should be
see you
going.
around. Okay, let's actually do some shopping here. First stop is
Omega's building gonna be #1, and this time there is no escape.
Ken's Salvage.
Hello there. Might interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
Maybe we can cut a deal.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
Why are you here?
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided
shit.
to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Tell me about Harrod.
Why does Herod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut it, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right. But no one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
Well, he may have been here first, but there's really no law of the land in Omega as long as you don't cross Aria. And the main law of the land here is might makes right. You may not have might there, kid, but I got some. I'll have a talk with Harrod.
I could go talk to Herod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't.
I'll eventually pay
You
his
can convince him
ticket.
to lay off. Maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his
But
goods.
in order to get the
Anything
most
you can do
Paragon,
would be
you
much
have to
appreciated.
convince Harrod to be nicer to Ken. Then you pay Ken's ticket.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for
Because
sale.
by
Thank you.
convincing Harrod to go along with lowering the prices, they're easing off on Ken here. You get the Paragon discount. Alright. So we're gonna need these couplings. We're gonna get the heavy skin weave.
This is valuable.
And then we're gonna hold off on the heavy weapon ammo. Shut up. Let's talk to Marsh
I
here.
might have something here for humans. Not much.
Well, convince me to shop here.
I'm in the mood to spend some money, but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Fair enough. Alright, we can't get the sniper rifle damage. We can get the model turning cruiser. Alright, and then we'll talk with Garrett.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
So, about that Quarian.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it. Accusatory. I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
Well, you see, I have this thing called not being a dick. And I try to make sure that other people aren't being a dick. And you, my friend, are being a gigantic dick. So leave the Quarian alone or I'm gonna make you.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained terror, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well. I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
I have things to do.
Courteously.
Now,
have
the
a
funny
fine
thing
visit.
about that
Take a
is
look at my kiosk if you want to buy.
do you see those tree trunk legs of his? I threatened to break them. And I said legs, implying I was going to break more than one. The amount of force it would require to break those things, because Elcor evolved on a planet like with 3 to 4 times Earth's gravity. means those fuckers are dense. Which means I would need biotics in order to do it. And the fact that he said with barely constrained terror meant that he honestly believes I could do it. So either Shepard is really that badass, or Harriet folds easier than a piece of paper. Okay, we're gonna go with the hack model, or hack module.
Now what's this?
And then the Geth ship.
End is not.
Alright, let's see here. That is... That was a lot lower than I would have liked. But we've pretty much gone exclusively Paragon for every interaction so far. I'll hard say before we do it. That might.
The largest number of breeding females and unadapted younglings in the Terminus systems, and we can produce fortune workers to your specifications. If you need stand or just have a job, you no longer.
Yeah, the Zaid's loyalty mission, if you want to earn his loyalty and still not be an evil dick, you have to have an extremely high Paragon score. But the way Mass Effect 2 works is it goes off of percentages. So, since we're doing this very early, our overall Paragon score might not be that great, but percentage-wise, we're probably close to like 90 to 100%, because I've pretty much exclusively done Paragon options. Let me just double check. Yeah, Paragon and Renegade requirements in this game are actually generally based on the total possible Paragon Renegade you could have right now, instead of a predefined number for each scenario. For example, if you accumulated 100 Paragon points by a certain point in the game might only demand 80 to pass a check. If another player had played more of the game, did more other quests before, and came to the same point with a total of 200 Paragon points if possible, that means the game might demand at least 160. So, since we've pretty much gone exclusively Paragon, there's a good likelihood we will be able to pass the check needed.
No messages for you, Commander.
At first, we gotta farm him. Okay, we could do the Valkyrie, but we're gonna give that to someone else instead. We're gonna give Zaid the Lancer, same as us, because lore-wise, Zaid lovingly owns a vintage M7 Lancer named Jesse. So we're basically giving him Jesse here. At least I think it's Jesse. Let me double check. Yeah, Jesse the rifle. That's right. And then for the sniper rifle, we're going to give him the M29 Incisor. High accuracy, moderate recoil, 3-round burst fire, 600 rounds per minute per burst. Ammo per clip, 15. Spare ammo capacity, 30. Base damage, 54 damage per individual bullet. So if all 3 bullets hit, if I do some math, that means per burst, you could have a base damage of 162. And she has a armor shields and barrier multiplier of 1.25. The Incisor is a new wave of military and police sniper rifles designed to overload active defenses such as shields. Firing 3 shots with each pull of the trigger, the Incisor's burst is so fast that all 3 rounds will be in the target by the time the barrel has moved a millimeter, increasing its stopping power without sacrificing accuracy. Doesn't work that way in the game, but whatever. As an added benefit, the noise of the burst is comparable to a single rifle shot in duration, making it no easier to locate the sniper by sound. In actuality, as a burst rifle, this Incisor is not very accurate, which is why I don't like it. Also, it eats through ammo. Because of the 3-round burst, that 15 shots per heat sink means it's actually 5 shots. Better than, say, the Mantis, but getting all 3 rounds on target is difficult because that barrel will go up a lot. But in the hands of the squad mate, it doesn't matter. Alright. But before we head down, there's one last Paragon thing we can do. And that is give the engineers the part they were looking for and then playing poker with them.
I hear that Rupert is actually cooking some...
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The Commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like us.
I'll play.
Actually, that sounds interesting.
Fantastic. I'll get the cards.
Just go easy on the new guy, okay?
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty. You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
You've won 500 credits playing Skillian 5.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
It's so worth losing to see you taken down a notch.
Beat me at my own game. You're all right, Shepard.
All right.
No messages for you, Commander.
All right. Let's just get that. All right. So Mega Struggling Quarian. Form Ken. Oh yeah, we have to do that, but we can do that later. So. Zaid, the Price of Revenge. Before he was hired by Cerberus, Zaid had taken a mission to go to Zoria and liberate an Eldfell Ashland refinery from the Blue Sun. Once his work is done, he can dedicate his full attention to the mission. And Zoria is in the Isomar frontier. First, we're going to hard save. Just in case I was wrong about how much Paragon we actually have. hit the wrong button. Alright, let's go here. Okay, we'll strip mine the place.
Probe away. Probe away.
Come on.
Probe launched.
Ah, fuck, I hit the escape button too many times. Okay, we got 2 more planets in the system.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Alright, this system's done. We're going to skip the LE2 system for now. We'll come back to it when we do Firewalker. But first, we're heading to Faia to help Zaid.
Probe away. Launching probe.
Alright. This planet.
Probe away.
Okay, Zoria. Mud, sweat, and spores is how Blue Sun's mercenaries characterize the planet that gave birth to their home office. This lush garden world is known for its heavy plant and fungal life, creating spectacular jungle zones over most of its 8 continents. Despite persistent problems with rot and rust, Zoria attracts investors and corporations from all throughout the galaxy, since it has exploited only a fraction of its potential resources. The Blue Suns dominate security contracts on Zoria, so much that the residents describe them less like a monopoly and more like a conquering regime. Colony founded 2160, population 148 billion, capital Thun. She has a year of 2.4 Earth years, a day length of 28.4 hours. Atmospheric pressure is just a little bit higher than Earth, with surface temperature average of 33 degrees Celsius, so definitely tropical. And in freedom units, that is 91.4 degrees Fahrenheit. But the surface gravity is exactly that of Earth, so we will be very comfortable gravity-wise here. Okay, we have to bring Zaid because this is a loyalty mission. We could bring Miranda for her overload and her warp, but I have that. And I kind of want to see how Kasumi's flashbang works. So let's bring Kasumi.
in at Blue Sun's communications. Stay tight and look out for ambushes.
I don't need the nuke. Jeez. Just want to get armor-piercing rounds on all my guns. Okay. Z, get that.
Changing weapons.
Although since I had the same gun, I'm gonna have you stick on your sniper
Switch
rifle
up
for now.
Squad Bravo, a shuttle landed near your location. Check it out.
Here we go. Keep close.
Dead bodies.
Shot in the back and left to rot. That's definitely Vito's style.
You
Let's
seem
push
to
ahead.
know a lot about this Vito guy, Zaid. Is there something you're not telling me? Oh yeah. Probably should have my tech armor on. Hello Ross, welcome to stream. You're just in time for Zaid's loyalty mission. We're here to rescue some refinery workers from the Blue Suns, but this guy's gonna complicate some things. Yes, he's definitely a character. And I hope to God I have enough Paragon to do what I want to do. Otherwise, in order to secure his loyalty, we're gonna do some things I don't want to happen.
Now you see me. Can't get there. Look out!
Yeah, most of Zaid's missions end up in complete and total annihilation, at least when he leads. So yeah, that's kind of an early indication of how he should not be the one leading the secondary fire teams in the suicide mission.
This'll put him down.
Going dark. Down you go.
Alright. Let's see here. Someone like him says that's not it, yeah. Shoot first, ask questions never only really works in the extreme short term with regards for the long term. Yeah, pretty much.
Here we go.
Gotcha.
After you.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and quick save. I hard saved before the mission just in case I don't have enough Paragon to do this. But like I was saying earlier, Mass Effect 2 reputation checks are based on percentage of points you could have achieved at the moment in time that the check happens. So since we're doing this really early, and I've pretty much exclusively gone Paragon. We should be at like 95 to 100%, or we should have 95 to 100% of the Paragon points that have been available to us at this point in time. So I'm fairly confident we can pull this off the Paragon route and still retain his loyalty. But that hard save is just in case it goes based off of how many you actually have. So we can do it later. But yeah. Sounds like he hasn't changed. You know this guy?
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
So, even when Legion modulates torture. Yeah. You founded the Blue Suns.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
You found 20 years, huh?
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
Yeah, you don't shrug that off. How the hell did you survive?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated.
Technically, I didn't.
A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
Exactly, Roth.
We'd better get moving.
It's one of my favorite lines from Zaid is, rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
They're at the southern axis. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
They know we're here. Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Quick save. Come on. There you go.
Squad Charlie, Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
Alright, we're here to free the workers.
Zaid
Surrender,
Masani,
and we'll let you go peacefully.
You finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again.
The fuck are you doing, Zaid?
What's that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
God damn it!
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
What the hell are you doing?
Zaid, I swear to God.
Opening the gate.
That was unnecessary.
Don't sacrifice lives for the sake of the mission. There's always a better way.
Like what? Wandering out in the jungle for hours looking for another way in. You want to waste time out here? Go ahead. I'm gonna kill Vito.
You're endangering lives and the mission for your own selfish revenge.
You really want to do this, Shepard?
Sure, let's go.
I had to knock you the hell out. But thanks to you, we have a burning refinery to save.
Let these people burn. Vito dies, whatever the cost.
Zaid, the mission is to save the refinery workers, not to kill Vito.
Sorry,
Maybe to say Zaid needs therapy would be an understatement. Maybe 60 plus years to start to address his 20 plus years issues. Yeah.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
I don't give a shit, Zaid. You suggest we leave them?
You're willing to watch these people die?
Damn right I am. We stop to help these people and Vito gets away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
We're here to free these people. We're going in.
I knew this was a mistake. If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
You know what? If you didn't light the goddamn place on fire, we probably could have been able to go solely after Vito. But you lit an oil refinery on fire. Which means we have to go after our primary mission, which is, you guessed it, save the workers. And if Vito gets away, that's on you, not on me. Because Zaid is his own worst enemy. And hopefully, I can get him to see that. I'm not sure what Paltabor is. But if Oda is anything like Zaid, then Alright. Fuel. Oh, mechs, gotcha. Like Mecha Warrior or something.
The doors won't open until the fire's out.
Fuel. You're not gonna die. I'm gonna save you, despite my teammates' best efforts. Okay, bleeding's that way.
Now what's this?
Heavy weapon ammo. Fire extinguishers. Alright, now we can go after Zaid. Bastard. Firestorm there because we already have it.
This is valuable.
Hostiles incoming.
I'm going in!
We're not able to save. Gotcha. Let's get some heavy ammo. Because we'll probably need it. Alright.
First person to bring me Masani's head gets something special in their paycheck.
technically, Vito's right. Even with me, he doesn't have a chance of... catching it. But we have a chance of surviving. That's the important thing. Oh no, Zaid's dead.
Going dark.
Stand up, Zaid.
Can't do that right now. Smoking.
That fuel tank's coming loose. Shoot it! Sit down!
Can't do it.
Get ready.
Alright.
Now you see me.
Oh no, anyway. How irradiated is anyone? It's the cane. Contrary to the fact that it has radioactive trifoils on it, it is not actually radioactive. It uses purely kinetic energy. Let's see here. Is there anything on the codex for it?
Alana's risk control services once manufactured.
I guess I don't have it yet, but I'll read you what it is for the M920 cane. Aspect 2. It is a modified version of traditional high explosive rounds that is applied to a 25-gram slug. When accelerated to 5 kilometers per second, the round is devastating. Though technically an inaccurate label, the prototype weapon is nicknamed the Nuke Launcher, and its high explosive matrix generates an typical mushroom cloud on impact. It is not radioactive. Yeah, the sign is completely misreading. It's more or less just there for show and propaganda. Kind kind of show that this thing is powerful. Be careful with it. Instead of, yeah, radiation is a thing. Yeah, do not use it point blank. It can kill you. Yeah, if you're dead anyway, you might as well take everyone else with you.
Locked and loaded.
Oh yeah, I gave Zaid the Lancer, and we're gonna see something completely inaccurate, lore-wise, here in this cutscene. Because he's going to eject a heat sink. The Lancer physically can't do that, because it's based on old Mass Effect 1 technology. But whatever. The Lancer was modded in anyway, so...
This time, Saeed, you son of a bitch. See you in another 20 years.
Well, we'll get him next time.
You just cost me 20 years of my life.
I also saved everyone at the fucking refinery that you were gonna kill.
Ah, son of a bitch. Oh.
You hurt?
Saeed, you alright?
The hell do you care? I'm fine. Now come on, get me out of this shithole.
I don't want you on my ship.
I'm not sure I need a man like you on my ship.
If you didn't need me, Cerberus wouldn't have paid my fee. I'll do what I was paid to do. Nothing more, nothing less. Now stop screwing around.
Oh, thank
Let's
God!
go.
You brought this on yourself.
You put your own goals ahead of the mission. That's not the way this works.
I've survived this long watching my own back. No time to worry about anyone else.
I could shoot you dead with a clear conscience.
You're part of a team now, Zaid. There's no way we can do this unless we're all working together.
You have a point.
Okay, that's a
I'm not
glitch.
done with Vito, but I
He's
put that
supposed to
behind me
flip
long enough.
the pistol around and hand him the
Let's
grip.
get the hell out of here.
But in order to keep the weapon consistent with what I'm actually equipped, because of a mod, that part glitches out. But yeah, we just, we earned Zaid's loyalty by doing the exact opposite of what he wanted. And then just browbeating him and intimidating him into maintaining loyalty. Zaid is now loyal to us through our sheer brass balls. Nice. The Eltfeld Ashen Refinery on Zoria has been liberated, though the company will have to spend millions to rebuild. Although Vito Santiago escaped, Zaid has accepted Shepard's command and appears focused on the mission. So we got Experience, who gives a shit. Oh yeah, back in that jail, yeah. Zaid got the Inferno Grenade and a new outfit. We also got the M451 Firestorm. We're not going to use it because we have a nuke. But anyway, has high accuracy, no recoil because it's a flamethrower. Fire mode automatic, 800 rounds per minute with ammo capacity of 500. Base multiplier of each little flame burst is 15, but with a multiplier against everything of 1.35. short range, the Firestorm suppresses the regenerative capabilities of Vorcha and Krogan, effective against armor, shields, and biotic barriers. And when they say short range, they're not kidding. This thing has shorter range than a Halo shotgun. Unless we have more heavy ammo. But we have to get Morden for that. And we might actually be able to equip or do his loyalty mission. So yeah, let's go and do that.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
That's great. Title, You're Not Dead, from Emily Wong. You're alive? How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years but didn't offer an exclusive interview for your favorite reporter? Whenever you come up for air and are ready to talk, let me know. Emily Wong. I have not done Jacob's loyalty mission. The only loyalty missions I've done are the only two that have been available. Zaid's and Kasumi's, because they are both DLC characters. We are too early in the game for the actual loyalty missions. Those only happen after Horizon. But we will get to Jacob's loyalty mission. Don't worry. And oh boy, that's a doozy.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen.
I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to end it.
I wouldn't want to be alone with them.
I usually do
Anyway,
one of
what's
two
up?
things. I usually leave said person a pistol or leave him to his fate. But we are Boy Scout Victor Shepard, so we'll probably bring him in.
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Alright, so let's go ahead and head back to Omega. Oh, then we're gonna take a quick pit stop. After we buy a few probes. There we go. Leaving pistol isn't just from Dark Knight Returns. It's an old trope. But we're gonna stop by the Sol system. Because we're gonna strip mine it. Because there's actually things we can get here. By the way, I'm reading, Ross. I'm just waiting till the end to respond.
Probe away.
Okay, there's nothing we can mine on Mars. Ross, that story kind of reminds me of Batman Begins, where on the subway train, or not the subway, but the L train, as it was going to careen into a building. Ra's al Ghul was like, "What, are you going to kill me?" "I'm not gonna kill you. But that doesn't mean I have to save you. Alright, Earth. For detailed information, please refer to the Standard Issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth's orbit is riddled with debris generated by quote-unquote bootstrap space development, old satellites. And use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. Population on the surface is 11.4 billion. Population on space stations at the L5 and L4 Lagrange stations, 250,000. Orbital period is 1 year. The day length is just under 24 hours, because Earth's rotation on its axis is actually gradually slowing down. So, over the millennia, the days... No, wait, actually, it should be getting longer than 24 hours. Whatever. Maybe they artificially sped it back up. Who knows? The average surface temperature is 23 degrees Celsius, which in Man on the Moon units, or First on the Moon unit, is average temperature is 73.4 degrees Celsius. But yeah, we may not have been born here. Victor was born on a starship, but this will always be humanity's home. And my home is about there. Alright, let's go to Saturn, see if we can mine anything there.
Launching probe.
Is Pluto regarded as a planet? You know what? What happened to Pluto? I know its moon Charon was actually the Sol System's mass relay. It was just frozen over. Alright, so Pluto in Mass Effect is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds, so I don't think it's considered a planet. It's mainly known for being the gravitational anchor for the mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. When Mass Effect was in production, Pluto was considered by real-world astronomers to be Sol's 9th planet. The game therefore treats Pluto as such. However, in 2006, during Mass Effect's development, astronomers redefined the term planet, which, in a way that Pluto no longer qualified. Probably because the IAU is not American, and Pluto was discovered by an American, so... Is that conspiracy theory true? Maybe not, but... It is rather convenient that an international group of scientists that, you know, has say over everything decided to pull the one American discovered planet from being planet. Anyway, this decision was initially controversial, and the in-game description was not changed. In Mass Effect 2 and onward, Pluto is called an ice dwarf, and its orbital path has been removed from the galaxy map. say anything to take the piss of the ass. Yeah. Like I said, is it true? Maybe, maybe not. We'll never really know. Officially, it's not true. But it is convenient.
Probe away.
And me being an American who refuses to use the metric system. See, there's Pluto. It's right there. It just doesn't have an orbit.
Launching probe.
Dick move, guys. Dick move.
Launching probe.
And then finally, the real reason why we're here. Uranus. It does actually have a population on Sarakov Station. It's a mining station. Population of 300,071. Yeah, I did say Uranus that way on purpose because technically that's how the Romans would say it. Though, the scanner says that there's no resources. Oh wait, I lied. Hello, Cross, you're just in time.
Really, Commander?
Really, Commander? Yes, Edie. Say the line!
Probing Uranus.
Say the line, Bart. Probing Uranus. Alright, now we can head back to our regularly scheduled stream. Way to get a naughty word. Yep. I mean, let's be honest. Who hasn't deliberately probed Uranus? Or Uranus? Simply because... Hello, Floof. Welcome to stream. Alright, we're bringing Miranda and Zaid. Alright, let's go ahead and give him his fire grenades. God damn it, Filth!
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Right, first, we're going back to Ken's to tell him the good news that, hey, Herod's gonna go easy on you. God damn it, Cross. At least buy your dinner first. I have not modded in any songs,
Thank you
Ross.
so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Alright. We could get shotgun damage, but currently the only one who uses a shotgun is Corporal Boring. we're not actually going to be using him very often. So we're going to get the heavy weapon.
This looks interesting.
Yes, Jacob Taylor. At the moment, he's the only one of our team that can use shotguns. Eventually, we'll get 2 or 3 more that can. And by that point, we will start investing in shotgun upgrades. And those 3 would be first, the Psychotic Biotic Jack, our beloved Tank Baby Grunt, and the one and only Talizora Voss Normandy. Need for Speed well, Need for Speed and Mass Effect are both owned by EA, so it's not entirely surprising that EA would put Need for Speed music in. Yes, the adorable Tally. For those that don't know, Victor's romance will be Tally. We are Tally monsters.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
What's scan for?
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
I mean, I've got a nuke launcher on my back.
That could be anyone wearing your face.
No, this is
You're
Afterlife.
the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega. But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic.
Yeah, I was going to mention that, Ross, but
Omega has
I
no
wanted
title
the
ruler and
cutscene
only
to play.
one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
And yet Morden has and got away with it.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
I'd pay to see you try.
So, what can I do for you?
Basically, my headcanon is that Mass Effect's Afterlife kind of inspired Cyberpunk's Afterlife. Because Afterlife in Cyberpunk is the bar / strip club where you go to get all your important assignments relating to the story. It also has, just like a Mass Effect 2. Omega is where you get your two earliest recruitments. It's a hub world that has a lot of other assignments, and a loyalty mission is here. It also has a quote-unquote fixer in Arya Talok, who has a cyberpunk analog in Rogue. Rogue is Arya Talok in Cyberpunk. The only difference, or the main difference, is in Cyberpunk, There's Afterlife is much more important to the overall story than Afterlife and Omega is to Mass Effect. But since Mass Effect came out in 2010, maybe 2009, I'm not sure. A full decade before Cyberpunk 2077. This one's first. Now, the original Cyberpunk game and story that CD Projekt Red based their game on, there was probably I don't know when that came out, and there was probably a version of Afterlife in that might have predated Mass Effect, but I can guarantee you the BioWare probably wasn't aware of it. Because it was very much a niche thing back then.
One scan and we're straight to business? People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
Okay, what about...
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Okay, yeah, looking up Michael Pondsmith, the creator of Cyberpunk, that CD Projekt Red eventually adapted. That game was in 1988, but it was even more niche than Dungeons and Dragons at that time. So yeah, I would call that convergent evolution.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets.
Floof is
I have many
giving me
friends
the
and enemies I keep at
sticky
varying
tongue out.
distances.
Floof
I
very
don't
much
cheat
likes the
either.
cyberpunk genre.
We'll see how useful you prove.
I think that might be his favorite.
Short answer, mind your own damn business.
Fair enough.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
You know him?
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous.
And a little
Just
office rocker.
He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Thanks for the information.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Gotcha. Alright, let's head to the quarantine zone and pick up the good doctor. Now with Carolina, I went to pick up Archangel first. But since we're on the hardest difficulty, it's actually probably more prudent to get Morden first, because he allows access to the tech lab to get the upgrades.
Complaining is pointless, human. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
I'm going in.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solus in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone, then go in and clean up.
Let's see here. Nature of the plague.
Tell me more about this plague.
It starts out as a cough, then you start coughing blood. And, well, then I shoot you. It affects multiple species. Turians, Solarians, Krogan, you name it. Only humans are immune. And Vorcha, if you count them. An airborne disease that takes down multiple races. Can't let that spread. Hence the quarantine.
Okay.
Any idea where I can find Morden's clinic?
Not a clue. What do you care? The place is quarantined, remember?
It's incredibly crude and cruel, cold and pragmatic, and still foolproof. Yeah, it is. But, a complete and total lockdown of a sealed area for a virus or disease is actually the best way of dealing with it. Yeah, you basically sign the death warrants of everyone inside, but a virus only lives as long as it has hosts to replicate in. If the virus kills all of its hosts, it can't replicate and it dies. Same thing with bacteria. Nothing to let it, I mean, if it kills all the hosts, it dies. So, you wait out its incubation period for every last person, and then wait a little bit longer for the virus to just die, and then go in with, like, incineration gear afterwards. You've killed the plague. Granted, you have a heavy death toll on your hands, but it won't spread. Is it ethical? Probably not. But is it the most efficient? Yeah. Ruthless calculus.
I didn't think diseases could cross species barriers. Turians and Solarians can't even eat the same food.
Right. Most people figure that it has to be synthetic. Somebody engineered it. And it either got loose, or they're testing it here. And seeing as how humans are immune to the plague and doing a fair bit of looting, a lot of people think humans made it.
Who are the Blue Suns?
Mercenary gangs
I
across
asked
the district.
with
At least
Zaid right there.
The guys are mostly Turian. I heard the plague hit them pretty hard. Now the whole district is up for grabs. I hear the Vorcha are making a move. Plague can't hurt them. Immune to disease. Just one more reason you don't want to go in there.
Let me in and I'll help.
Listen, you're stuck here until this quarantine is over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Fortunately,
Neither do I.
humans are immune to the plague.
But I have a nuke launcher. Basically, the real reason why he let us in was, one, I was persistent and a little bit persuasive. But mainly, he knew I wasn't gonna back down. And he knew if a fight was gonna break out, he was gonna lose. Because again, I've got something with a trifoil on my back. Which, it may not be radioactive, but he's gonna wish it was. Alright, so Zaid and Miranda. Since we're in closer quarters, I want you with the Lancer.
Got it.
Okay, and Miranda, get off that damn pistol.
Change weapon.
Done.
Fine, Ezo.
Don't shoot. They're cleared to come in.
What's up? Yeah, if you couldn't talk down that Turian at the gate and had to shoot him, these guys would be shooting me. But since we were able to persuade him, it's like, yeah, I got insane people coming in. Let them in. Okay.
Good luck in there. Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
Like those fuckers.
He goes. This'll put him down. Play control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Pretty much. Alright, let's see here. Gonna hack some monies. Because I'm totally a good guy. And that's what good guys do, right? Yeah, the squad AI is hit or miss. Sometimes it's really great. Other times it's, what the hell are you doing? Alright, start the bypass.
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
Yeah, fuck it, I don't care. I don't get anything for it.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Need help.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
Don't blame me.
Humans didn't create this plague.
Lies drip from your mouth like the blood from my sores. The proof is there for all to see. Your species is the only one that does not succumb to the virus. Yours and the wretched Vorcha.
Well, anyway, I'm looking for a Solarian.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morden and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Hey,
Hey, stay with me.
I need your
It's
info.
gonna cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
You're not allowed to die on my watch.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
Because that's what I do.
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Golden rule, do unto others as you would want to be done to you. Basically, yeah.
I need to find Morton Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
How is he dangerous?
What makes Morton worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
So it seems like he's still in touch with his STG roots. Alright, I'll send someone to help you.
When I find Morton, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I want to die. Whatever Morton is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Fuck. Okay. It's easier with a controller. Yoink. Kokomo. That's where we wanna go.
Here we go! Felt that one!
There we go.
I love the sound of the Lancer.
Firing an impact shot!
The Lancer just sounds powerful.
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
Excuse me as I loot you blind.
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
God damn it, Ross. Why are they after you?
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
Alright.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now, trying to help plague victims, offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You don't trust Morden?
Sounds like you don't think much of the doctor in his clinic.
The Vorcha tried to muscle in. He gunned them down. Just like that. Pop, pop, pop. Didn't even use his mechs.
Then the Blue Suns heard he was sheltering humans and they went to burn down the clinic. He killed them too. Then he went inside and got back to work. He's cold. Must be Solarian Special Forces or something.
Special Task Group, but yeah.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I'll help you get there.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm going to be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay.
Yeah,
right.
the U.S. has a bunch
We'll
of
never
different
make it if we
spec
stay
ops
here.
forces with
We have to try.
varying
We'll
degrees
wait here
of
for a while
mission
and give you time to clear the way.
profiles.
Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Like, for example, the seals are used when Uncle Sam wants you dead, but wants you dead cleanly, and so they can brag about it. The Rangers, or I think Delta Force is if they want you dead and they don't want anybody to know about it. And the Rangers are, they want you dead and they don't care who knows about it, and they don't care what anybody else thinks about it. Yeah, what the reason why Uncle Sam uses the seals is more or less a propaganda move. It's if we send a SEAL team after you, it's we don't care if you know they're coming because we know you can't stop them.
I'll take it.
But sometimes you want people to know about it because that's the whole point. Sometimes you don't want people to know about it at all because, again, that's also the point. And sometimes you just don't give a shit about public relations. You just want something dead and you don't care how. And that's another reason, another mission profile entirely. And the U.S. has special forces for all those profile types. Retreat, 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 retreat.
Can't hide from me.
Now let's finish you off.
Okay.
Found that one.
Crossed into vulture territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. Just what I like to see.
Okay. Zero. Now for some funny hypocrisy.
Hey, back off. We got here first. Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
Who are you?
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him. We're just here to take a full accounting of all his worldly possessions.
I don't like looters.
Stealing from the dead. That's pretty low.
What's the big deal? Not like
Despite
they're
the
gonna
fact
miss
that I've
anything.
been doing
We're
just
showing
that
a
the
little
entire mission.
Entrepreneurial spirit. The plague doesn't affect humans, so we might as well cash in.
Besides, if we don't take this stuff, the Vorcha or Blue Suns will. Better us than them, right?
I want you to stop.
No more looting.
Oh, what? You gonna shoot us?
No, but someone
This
will.
plague won't last forever. When the Blue Suns come back, they won't like you looting in their territory.
Yeah, well, maybe they won't find out. It's not like there's any witnesses alive to tell them.
Are some dead Turians' trinkets and a handful of credits worth that risk?
We just wanted to make a bit of quick cash. But when you put it like that, doesn't sound like such a good idea. Hardly found anything valuable anyway. Yeah, you're probably right. It's not worth it.
Do you know a Solarian?
Now the Renegade one is I've
Yeah,
killed for
I know.
less.
Got a clinic right around the corner.
Oh, shit.
Plenty of ammo if you go that way. It's crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha.
Yeah, you gotta think long term. Alright.
We need to get going.
Yeah, sure. We'll just stay here for a while. Get some rest.
Don't worry, you made your point. We ain't gonna steal nothing.
Now let me steal everything. I'm going to be right back. I need to take a quick break. It'll only be like a minute or two. Alright, I am back. Okay. Alright, we're at the clinic.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to deal with those mechs.
Well, I wasn't gonna do anything funny. But even if I was, I don't think those mechs are gonna be enough to stop me.
Free on
Oh yeah.
Morton saved my life. I owe him everything.
Professor, we're running low on toxin. Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping to materials. Supplement with temporal. Around there and material. Product. Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to the next lumps.
Gel capacity, that'll help. Alright.
Devisine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Grab that. Okay. I'm Morden.
Professor Morton Solus?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns. Not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns. Maybe. Looking for someone. Yes.
Relax, Morton. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you. I'm on a critical mission, and I need your help.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Cerberus.
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
We're after the collectors.
I'm on a mission to shut down the collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll take care of it.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That sounded troubling.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
I'll keep an eye out.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Warren is
Told him not
very
to go,
direct.
but he's smart. Bright future, I hope.
I met a sick Batarian.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Alright.
Let's head for the environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
The M6 Carnifex hand cannon is now acquired. The following squad members able to use it. Pretty much everybody but Zaid. Carnifex is technically the first good weapon you get if you follow the appropriate path. But since I typically go get the Locust first from Kasumi's loyalty mission, Carnifex is the second one. Oh yeah, Morton's definitely unhinged.
We've been spotted.
flank.
Firing concussive shot.
Is it? Is it really?
Night-night.
Still some left.
This will put them down.
Firing an impact shot.
Alright, I think everyone's dead. Alright, Ross, take care. Money! Well, I hope the move goes smoothly for you, Cross. Okay, so we need to go here first.
I'm telling you the truth. I work for Morden at the clinic. I came here to help
It's
you.
Tosha!
We know you're spreading the plague virus. We saw the vials in your bag.
No, those vials contain the cure. Please, you have to believe me.
Maybe we should cut off your fingers. That should loosen your... Look out! Don't move. One more step and we'll kill your friend.
Nomi needs to die.
I know you're scared of the Vorcha, the plague, but this man isn't to blame. If he was spreading the virus, why would he come into Vorcha territory? They're immune.
He's right. It doesn't make any sense. If we release the prisoner, we can go.
You have my word on it.
Let him go. You got what you wanted, human. Are we free to go?
Deal's a deal.
We had a deal.
Human nobility. I didn't know such a thing existed.
Thank you. I thought they were gonna kill me. Did Morden send you
Yeah.
to find me?
That's kind of how control freaks are, Cross. They, whenever they feel like they're losing control, they just grip even tighter, which causes them to lose even more control.
The professor could use your help right now. He's got too many patients and not enough volunteers.
Yeah, okay. I'll go right away. Thanks again. I owe you, well, everything.
Alright, so we saved Tosha from the Batarians.
Incoming! Firing an impact shot!
Overloading their systems. Now let's finish.
Saeed's dead. Great.
This will put them down. Nice shot. This will put them down.
Company up ahead.
Finish you off.
I love how the Pyros always carry the means of their destruction on their backs. Shit. shoot. Alright.
The environmental controls should be nearby. We need to insert the cure, then reactivate the fans.
Stretch, he'll hydrate. Alright.
You don't come here. We shut down machines, break fans. Everyone choke and die. Then collectors make us strong.
I've had enough of this.
Collectors want plague. You work for Doctor. Turn on machines. Put cure in air. We kill you first. Ah!
Watch out!
Yeah.
Firing an impact shot.
Shepard, I've scanned the room. The central control system is in an alcove in the center of the back wall. You can inject the cure and reinitialize the systems there.
Alright.
Excellent. The cure is in place. Now we need to reactivate the fans.
One on either side of the room you're in now.
Alright.
Firing an impact shot.
Alright. That.
This fan is powering back up. We still need to activate the other one.
This'll put him down.
guys can't fire the missile launchers at me. There we go.
Morden should be pleased.
Environmental systems engaged. Airborne viral levels dropping. Patients improving. Vorcha retreating. Well done, Shepard. Thank you.
And thank you from me as well. Those Batarians would have killed me. For a second there, I thought you were going to shoot them even after they let me go.
Not like that.
I made a promise to spare them if they let you go. I honor my promises.
Merciful of you. Risky. Would have killed them myself.
Professor, how can you say that? You're a doctor. You believe in helping people.
Lots of ways to help people. Sometimes heal patients, sometimes execute dangerous people. Either way helps. Go check on the patients.
He's not entirely wrong.
Think about what I said. Good kid, bit naive. He'll learn. Letting him take over the clinic. Should be able to handle it now that Vorcha are gone.
Will you join me?
We've cured the plague. Are you ready to help stop the collectors?
Yes. Unexpected to be working with Cerberus. Many surprises. Just need to finish up here at the clinic. Won't take long. Meet you at your ship. Looking forward to it.
Alright, first gotta check
I'm gonna
up
look
on some
around
things.
for a moment.
Alright.
I can't believe Morden said all those things. I thought I knew him.
Oh, there's the Batarian from earlier.
I know you. From the apartment. You found me. You told Morden about me, didn't you? You saved my life.
The last time I saw you, you were too weak to move.
Two of Morden's assistants found me. They gave me the vaccine and brought me back here once I was stable. They were humans, but they risked their lives to find me and bring me to safety.
Not all humans are enemies.
Remember this the next time you're about to judge our species.
I was wrong about you, human. I was wrong about a lot of things.
I'm glad to see you're okay.
I owe you my life, human. Thank you.
You could start by calling me by my name. But I don't know your name. You could always ask. And there's the two people we...
Thanks for bringing us here.
Thanks for bringing us here. You probably saved our lives.
Alright. All in all, good. Leave for the Normandy. Recruited Dr. Morden Solus for the team. Examination of Omega Plague Cure confirms Dr. Solus's experience. Can also use work on Omega as leverage against Arya if necessary. We also got the Carnifex hand cannon. Moderate accuracy, high recoil, semi-automatic, with a fire rate of 145 rounds per minute. Ammo per mag, 6 shots. 18 shots in reserve. Base damage of 85 with a 1.5 armor multiplier. Highly accurate and lethal sidearm. Effective against armor, weak against shields, symbiotic barriers. Upgrades the Predator heavy pistol. The Carnifex is a favored sidearm of mercenary leaders and Eclipse military or mercenary tech specialists. An expensive but powerful weapon. Its marketing materials feature a charging Krogan with the slogan, "Don't you wish Carnifex was at your side?" Then we also got assault rifle damage, metagel capacity, more credits, and EZO. But most importantly, we got access to the tech lab.
Welcome to the Normandy, Professor. It's an honor to have you on board.
Yes, very exciting. Cerberus working with aliens. Unexpected. Elusive man branching out, maybe? Not so human-centric.
You know the Elusive Man?
You're very well informed.
Solarian government well-connected espionage experts had top-level clearance once, retired now. Still, hear things. Informed of name only, no knowledge of man behind it. Anti-alien reputation listed as problematic.
Cerberus hasn't changed.
Don't kid yourself, Professor. Humans still come first in the Elusive Man's eyes. But this mission is too big for them to handle alone.
The Collectors are abducting human colonists out on the fringes of Terminus space.
Not simple abductions. Wouldn't need me for simple.
Entire colonies disappear without a trace. No distress signals are sent out. There are no signs of any kind of attack. There's virtually no evidence that anything unusual happened at all. Except that every man, woman, and child is gone.
Gas, maybe? No, spreads too slow. Airborne
You don't
virus.
have to sit there and guess. We collected samples from one of the colonies. I'd like you to analyze them and figure out how the Collectors did this.
Yes, of course. Analyze the samples. Going to need a lab.
There's a fully equipped lab on the combat deck, Professor Solus. If you find anything lacking, please place a requisition order.
Who's that? Pilot? No. Synthesized voice. Simulated emotional inflections. Could it be? No. Maybe. Have to ask. Is that an AI?
Yep.
This ship is equipped with an artificial intelligence.
An AI on board. Non-human crew members. Cerberus more desperate than I thought.
The Collectors have taken tens of thousands of colonists. We'll do whatever we have to do to find and stop them.
Yes, of course. Can't risk being captured like colonists. Need to identify, neutralize technology. Need samples. Which way to the lab?
Follow me, Professor.
All right. Well, as we watch all of our upgrade stuff come in, Jesus. Yeah, Taylor is definitely a boring character. He was meant to be the Caden of this game, but that's insulting to Caden. Jesus. Oh, we're going through all the tech upgrades that I had from the previous playthrough. Okay. Well, this is going to be the end of the stream for now. Tomorrow we'll be in Final Fantasy X attempting to take on Dark Valfor. It will probably take the entire stream to do it. But yeah. Anyway, then Wednesday the Floof crew and I will take on Cazador Sar in Baldur's Gate 3 to free Asterion from his enthrallment once and for all. Thursday, in the aircraft showcase, we're going to be looking at Ace 5's version of the MiG-29, the Mirage 2000, the F-14, and something else that I forgot what it was going to be. Friday, in Arkham Origins, we'll quickly do, or apprehend Deadshot. And then we're going after Joker in the Hotel Royale, which is the big, I wouldn't say climactic mission, but it is the clearly the mission they put all their chips into. Then Saturday we will finish up Halo Wars, and then next week in the Insanity of Victor Shepard we are going to head back to Omega to recruit Archangel. And if we have time after that, the Convict. But anywho, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you guys Monday. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. Take care.